First you take the sinew and you're going to make it's just a simple knot, and then you're going to add one more loop to that knot, begin to bring it down, tighten it up. Then you have 3 clusters of pine needles, 2, 3, kind of work those into a nice little group. Take your knot and make sure you get all 3 of them in there. Tighten it down. Then what you want to do is, again, work it until where they're a nice tight group. Don't push it all the way to the very end, but as close as you can get it. Tighten it as tight as you can possibly get it. This string you're going to cut just a little bit off. When you get better, you won't have so much excess, but you need to have a little bit. And you're just going to be, I like to bury this in the pine needles, but you can do that later, you can do that now. I tend to do it at the very beginning. You take your board, your bottom, you're going to put your bottom here with your string coming forward. Take your string around, hold it with your fingers, and bring your needle through the board, pulling the sinew, the thread up. And now what you're going to do is work this down a little so it's flat. Take the next stitch through the back. You're always working back to front. And as you're going, you're using your fingers to make sure that the thread stays taut, stays tight. And you're also making sure that your stitches are fairly even. At this point, about 3 stitches over, you're going to begin to add needles. And you're going to open up the clusters that you have, tuck a needle in there, trying to hide it. Work this around till it's hidden, and do your next stitch. And from here on out, about every stitch, you're going to add a needle cluster until you have this big enough to put on your gauge. And that'll be the next thing I'm going to show you. So stop.